What is good, YouTube? It is AKA Effekt once again, and we here with the Sports Effect. Super Bowl Sunday is on the way. You know, I'm expecting a great matchup between the Rams and the Patriots. I mean, Patriots been there what? It says what? Brady's what? Ninth time? I expect, nothing less, from what he's been doing. And the Rams, got the most stacked team that I've seen in I don't know how long, but regardless, it's going to be a duel. So I'm excited. I'm ecstatic, just like every year. I love football. Football's the best sport to watch, and I'm going over to my brother's house, a little small, gathering, and food, commercials, the intensity of the game. I'm all for it. So let me know what y'all doing for the Super Bowl Sunday. And let me know who y'all think is going to win the Super Bowl as well. Also wanted to, tell y'all a little bit about myself and, who I am and, my relation to sports. So, my name is Khalil Thorpe. I am 22 years old from Beacon, New York. Now, some may not even know where Beacon, New York is. I hear that a lot, so I'm going to just say right now, everybody thinks it's, considers it to be upstate. It's really only an hour up north from the city. I'm in Dutchess County. You can figure it out. You do the search for yourself at that point. But anyway, yeah, Beacon, New York, 845. We got a lot of great, guys over here who play sports, who in the college right now, who doing big things and all of that. So look us up. We're doing good. We got one guy who just graduated from Villanova. Another guy who's at Syracuse right now. The list goes on. My attraction to sports, whether it's physical, or entertainment, I love to work out. I haven't, been consistent with it, but the physical aspect of the sports is great. It helps you stay in shape, of course. The things you're able to do within the sport, it just keeps you active and all of that. So, like, the sport I probably played the most is basketball, but football is my favorite sport, I would say. And, as I got older, I was playing less, and I was just, discussing and talking about sports more, and I just enjoyed that just as much as playing the sport. So that's why, this is, me doing these videos is me, discussing and, having, debates and, about these certain particular topics within sports and all of that. And for me, growing up, I played basketball, football, baseball, I did track. Obviously in the neighborhood, you played, basketball, football, backyard, all of that. My first, organized sport was bowling. Now, I forgot the year that I started, but I was bowling for about 6 or 7 years. I stopped right before high school. So 6 or 7 years, I was heavily involved into bowling. I mean, I wouldn't say heavy, like I wasn't like doing other tournaments or whatever, but I was, I was within a league, within the area. And then I ended up playing, my pops put me in the baseball league, a local baseball league, and I didn't even want to play baseball. Like, at that time, I was actually watching baseball and all of that, but I wasn't even trying to play baseball besides me playing wiffle ball back, outside or whatever. But he forced me to play baseball, organized, and I'll tell you that right now, that was awful. That was awful. I did not get one hit all season. I was the first and only time I was playing baseball, organized, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I did score. I got one run, because I got walked, and I was out. I got on first, and from there, everybody just kept getting hits. I made sure I got my way back home. So I played football in middle school. Basketball, I never actually played organized, but that's the sport I played the most for sure. I was playing basketball every day. It was okay with me, I was just like that guy. I love to play the pickup games and all of that. So my favorite sports teams, I already have mentioned this in my other videos, but the Steelers is my favorite team all time, no matter what the sport is. Pittsburgh Steelers. Been a fan, always will be a fan. My pops was a Steelers fan, so pretty much that passes on to me, and I'm heavily involved in that. I got the terrible towel, I got jerseys, I got blankets, pillows, you know, backpacks. Hold on. Got this hat, yo, 6-time champion. Come on. There's no franchise better than us, you know. It's simple. Why would you not rep the best team out here? So, the Lakers, favorite basketball team. Can't support, I'm sorry. I could support New York, but it's just the teams they're very frustrating to deal with. Very, very frustrating. I'm gonna just keep it at that. Got the Cardinals, favorite baseball team, and the Yankees, of course, and the Mets. You know, I like them as well. I watch a little bit of hockey. I like the Anaheim Ducks. I'm always gonna like just choose a great matchup over anything. You know, I love the sport. You know, in the fact of, you know, I'm just a sports fan. You know, I'm gonna be biased. You know, within the sports, you know, world. So I mean, I'm not gonna choose a particular team just because it's my favorite team, other than the Steelers. But even with the Steelers, I'm still gonna be real, you know, and honest about the situation. So that's how I look at sports. You know, that's how I always looked at sports. You know, I just love the entertainment about it. I just love the debates about it. I love the physicality. It's great. You know, it's a great getaway, I guess you could say. You know, I also just recently graduated college in sports management. I went to Suda Canton, West Bubble fuck up there. It's just, right now, I'm in Beacon, New York. Right now it is, I think, -1 degrees. Up there, around this time, this is on average, about -20, -15, -20, 25, in that range, degrees, on a daily basis around this time. So I mean, yeah, I get cold here, but I don't complain. I'm in a t-shirt, I got the sun on me. I'm good right now. I could hold my own. So I always suggest, you know, if you go to school, go away to school. The experience on campus, away from home, is amazing. Something you can't predict on how it may turn out. So it's amazing. Go out and try it for yourself. That's one thing for sure. I use YouTube as another source of me, you know, generating a support system, you know, in order for me to create additional opportunities in the long run within the sports industry. So I'm working on, you know, I got my degree already, working on this channel to help me out, you know, as far as recognition, you know, to help build me up. So that's my entire mission right now, my entire goal right now to focus on, and then from there I'll move on. And that's why I wanted to create the channel, you know, just to showcase myself, you know, talking about these sports, you know, these topics and these players and these contracts, you know, such and such, you know. And I wanted to, you know, put out videos. You know, I see people will always put out videos. YouTube is a big platform, you know, for everybody to use and to benefit off of. So I'm like, why not do the same? So I already had a camera. I had took a photography class in college. I have a EOS Rebel T5 Canon is what I'm using right now, same camera. Eventually I'll probably get a newer camera, of course, but that's the same camera I'm using right now. I had, this past Christmas, I had got me a Rode external mic. If you're gonna make videos, have an additional mic, you know, just for more clarity within the video. And that I just also bought, you know, a small tripod, you know, temporary right now, just to, you know, keep the camera up, you know, angle it however I need it, all that. The editing software I have, now in school I used to use, as for depending on the courses I was in, I used to use Adobe Premiere. And that's what I'm familiar with. So now I actually have a Mac computer, and my brother had put me on to this other software called Final Cut Pro, which is, you know, meant for Mac computers, meant for Apple. So he put me onto that. I've been using that to edit these videos. It's great, you know, it works well, it's easy to use, you know. I think if you don't know how to use anything, you can just go to YouTube anyway. YouTube has it all. I mean, that's the easiest way to learn something is YouTube. That being said, I gotta go with the Patriots, I feel like. I mean, I could care less right now who wins. You know, I'm just hoping for a great matchup. I could care less right now who wins, but I'm going for the Patriots. The simple fact that it's Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. I would go with a dynasty over, you know, a team that's just now getting there, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Rams have probably the best stacked team, even with the injuries, you know, some of the injuries that they have. And I could see them winning, but I feel like if they win, it's a close matchup. I don't see the Patriots getting blown out, or at least beaten by more than 2 touchdowns. When this is all said and done, a lot of us are gonna be looking back like, yo, Tom Brady was really that guy. He was really. We could not not watch a season, not expect him to go to the Super Bowl. It was pretty much, it's almost automatic. It's phenomenal. So anyway, that being said, I just want to talk about the sports. About myself. Talk about the Super Bowl. I'm gonna catch you on the next video, which will probably be the results of the Super Bowl along with other news. Y'all follow me on Instagram, Twitter, aka_Effekt, EFFEKT. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Peace.